Hello YouTube. I've made this video to share with you some of the research and findings that I've come across looking into this product SnoreRx. I just wanted to just share with you what I found. I started out by looking into anti-snoring devices, and I found that this product SnoreRx is featuring quite prominently. So I decided to do some further research into it, just to find out how effective it is and how well it's been working for others. So what I did was I went on to quite a few of the online forums and the online shopping sites, just to see what sort of comments and feedback had been left. And to give an overview, I found a bit of a sort of mixed bunch. There were quite a few people who are very happy with this product and are finding it's working for them. And equally, there were quite a few people who said they just couldn't get on with it and ended up sending it back. Now, I guess this is only to be expected with a product like this, something that you've got to put into your mouth, which is obviously going to be alien to you. If I just kind of share with you the sort of the pros and the cons that I was finding. The positive feedbacks were really saying that people like the fact that with this product there's no sort of screwdrivers, no tools and no sort of nuts and bolts required. It's quite a straightforward way of adjusting it. You manually adjust it to your own mouth and to your own teeth, so it's like you make it a custom mold. And also the fact that even when you've done that, you can still adjust it afterwards, whereas some of the competing products don't give you that sort of flexibility. The downsides I was reading is that it's quite a big device, can feel uncomfortable, cumbersome in your mouth. And that because it is quite big, you can't keep your lips together when sleeping, and so some people reported they woke up with a dry mouth in the morning. There were enough reviews for me to be able to draw some conclusions, and they were really that it seemed that the people who had success with this SnoreRx product were those who were prepared to accept the fact that there was going to be some inconvenience. They were going to have to accept something maybe a little bit uncomfortable at the beginning, and they were prepared to persevere. A few people said that it took them a week, or even in some cases a couple of weeks, before they really got used to it. The people who said that they sent it back, in the main, I was finding that they were people who sort of just gave it a day or so, it seems that this product you really do need to be prepared to give it more than just the first day. They actually sort of recommend, I was reading on the website, which I'm going to show you in a moment, that you actually wear it for about 4 or 5 days just during the day, before you even try it out at night. And along those lines, I just want to share, one of the. I think this was probably the best, one of the best bits of feedback that I saw, because it kind of summed up all the other things I was finding. This person here is saying it stopped my snoring. It took me about 2 weeks to land on the best setting and get used to it. And that's exactly what I've been finding, that the people who really did get the results, they had to sort of give it a bit of time to bed in. I did drool a lot at the first several days and had some mild soreness in the lower jaw, but all that subsided after the first week or so. So yeah, and this person goes on to say at the bottom here, I feel it works for me. It's awesome. I feel I could not live without it now. SnoreRx gets very high marks for me. I highly recommend. But as I said, this was something that this was a perseverance exercise rather than something that happened straight away for this person. Okay, now if we head over to the website, I'll show you what I've found here. It's quite a good website, definitely worth checking out. And what I was quite impressed with was that there's these quick videos here. They give you a lot of information about how it all works, and particularly this bottom one here. There's some very precise instructions on how you actually use this SnoreRx product. And the other thing which I thought was pretty important is, as you can see, they give a money-back guarantee, a 30-day money-back guarantee. And incidentally, something I didn't mention before was that on the feedback on the forums, I did read a couple of people saying that they'd asked their money back, and they were quite pleased with the way they did get a refund pretty promptly. So that's good and important to know. So my overall conclusion from the research I did is that there's definitely enough people who've had positive results from it. Enough people who are saying that it has worked from them, and that it has stopped their snoring. That it makes me think that it's definitely worth trying out. The fallback position is that if it doesn't work, then there is this money back guarantee. So I hope that this video has been beneficial for you, and it'll help you make a more informed purchasing decision. If you want to go over to the website and check it out, and as I said to you, I do think it's definitely worth taking a further look into this. Then you can just click on this green button that you're seeing here, or you can click on the link directly below this video.